how to choose a niche for your dropshipping store. I want to start by being honest with you. One of the biggest lies in the world of dropshipping is that there are winning niches or winning products or winning anything. To prove you my point, I want to take you to an imaginary walk through my neighborhood. These stories are completely real, but I'm just going to make a point. I want to talk about two stores, two different types of businesses in my area. And why don't you try to think yourself? Is one of them really in a winning niche or a winning store? What are the other parameters that are relevant when it comes to the reasons that they chose to open this store? I'm also going to reveal what are the reasons. Okay, the first is a store in my neighborhood, a very small store, which has a small lab of a guy that saw a need in the neighborhood. There is no one else in the neighborhood that knows how to fix phones or that sells phones accessories. So he opened a very general store that has all kinds of phones accessories, from cases to smart pens and whatever. You name it, he has it. He also fixes phones there. So all of the people that need service goes there and already buy something. The second store that I want to talk about is of my physical therapist. It's a girl that does physical therapy as her profession, so she takes care of all of the people in the neighborhood that are dealing with pain. Soon you're also going to see how is it related to the niche that I chose for the dropshipping store that we're going to open in this video. She only has one product. She imports a very special oil that if you've done the physical therapy and you want to take it home with you and massage yourself, it's the best oil that you can find to relieve your pain. Now, she's the only one in the country who can actually sell this oil. And it's an amazing oil, and she teaches you how to do everything about it. What is it that those people have? Did they have any kind of winning product or a winning niche? Personally, I don't think so. I think they had something far more important than either a niche or a product. They had a value proposition. Let's see how we can translate everything that I just said into a computer and into opening a Shopify store. All right, I think I've talked enough to the camera. Let's jump to my computer. I want to start by doing a small exercise. I highly suggest you to take out your phone and schedule a time in the upcoming days, maybe even right after this video. And I want you to go out to the real world from the online world. I want you to go to the nearest mall, the closest one to your house. And I want you to ask yourself the questions that we're going to ask, which is, what does the small store sell and how is it different from the big stores? So I stumbled upon this random website, which is called Orlando Tourist Information Bureau, and it shows information about a mall in Florida called the Florida Mall. All of the hours and everything, but most importantly, a list of all of the stores in the mall, and they're divided by their category, or the way we call it in online businesses, by their niche. And under the accessories niche, you can see that there are a lot of different stores. Some of them are very famous, like the big H&M, and some of them are very, very small. Ones that not you nor me knows what are they. And the question that you want to ask yourself is, what is it that they do that still keep them alive and actually allows them to run their business? It's an offline business, but it's the same question that we are going to ask for an online business. Because what is your niche, whether it is accessories or children's fashion or department stores? That's not really the question. The real question is, what is your value proposition? What can you offer to a specific audience for the specific category of products? What is the story behind your products is far more important than what is the niche that you chose or what are the specific products that you're trying to sell. Value proposition is something that you can get it into by yourself, and I'm going to show you how to, or you can use an existing knowledge of yours. This is a real picture from the DSM Tool offices, actually our previous offices, where you can see my personal workstation. It's not the usual workstation. This table is going up and down, so I can stand up and sit down. I have a special chair that has no back to it, and I'm actually sitting on some sort of a string. I have 2 mouses and 1 ergonomic keyboard. I'm pretty serious about keeping my back free of pain and about ergonomy. I am actually taking it so seriously that sometimes if I know that I have a very, very long meeting, I would take the chair with me outside and sit with it in a coffee shop with my ergonomic keyboard and mouse. I did gain a lot of expertise in the area of how to work free of back pains. And a lot of people are consulting me on, let's say, once in every couple of days, I get into this discussion with someone about ergonomy and about back pains. So I'm actually already some sort of an expert or a mediocre expert for now in the area of ergonomy. And well, I've done my research when I wanted to purchase these products. And this is why I want to check if in that niche of solving pain issues, maybe I could find myself a value proposition that I can offer, and then that would be my niche. And what we're going to do right now is to try to back up my idea with data. Now, I'm going to show here a couple of sources for finding data that will validate my thought process of I could bring value or have a value proposition for people that experience back pains. But if you have more ideas of your own and ideas how to validate and use data to validate that there is a real trend going on in a specific niche or idea, that I want you to comment below when this video ends. What other websites or tools or metrics can people that watch this video use when they want to validate that their ideas has an actual trend? So I'm going to mainly use Google Trends, and I'm comparing here 3 keywords in the United States over the past 5 years. The 3 keywords are ergonomic, back pain, and neck pain. I started with ergonomic and saw, well, there is no real trend up here. And then I went to back pain and neck pain and saw that, well, neck pain is slowly growing, but back pain, oh my God, people are having so much back pain. I truly feel sorry for all of those people. But for us business people, this is booming. This is crazy. I mean, look at the past 5 years. It's just booming. Okay, let's dive a little bit deeper into checking our trend. So I did the same test with some products, more specific products like ergonomic mouse, ergonomic keyboard, and ergonomic chair. And look at that. Look at the ergonomic chair, the yellow line. It started here and it is growing, meaning that I might have just found some specific product in some specific niche. Well, let's not talk about that specific product. Let's still talk about the niche level. But I found an actual growing need that I have been experting in the past couple of years, meaning that I might be able to provide actual value for people that are looking to solve their back pains after I solved my back pain. And the reason that I know that a lot of Shopify videos are talking about opening a store or choosing a niche based on existing trends or just looking for general trend, which is okay. It's an amazing thing. It works. It's a great idea. And a lot of brands started by people that were not initially experts in what they're doing. But I'm just saying, if you do have an expert in something, that might be a very interesting approach to look for a relevant niche. But I actually want to also mention that, or say that when we checked for back pain, this is actually the niche that we're going to aim to. Here I'm checking a little bit more the level of products or what products to sell that might be relevant for back pain. But the trend that we've found, these trending pains of neck pain and back pain, and I didn't check the others, but of course you can dive deeper into them. This is where I'm going to try to find value for the people that you see here that are trending, that are looking for solutions for those problems. I've seen a beautiful interview with a successful Shopify seller, two Shopify sellers, it's a couple, and they found out that what's trending right now is mermaids. Little girls are looking for mermaids products. So they've checked and saw that it's trending, and then they only started looking for more specific products that they could aim for girls that are looking for mermaid-related products. Another way for me to understand that there is real demand or that there is actual trend is by using Instagram and checking what are people talking about and what is going on. And when I'm checking back pain, I can see that a lot of the topics related to back pain has to do with how to solve back pains. Look, all kind of treatments that people are giving and explanations. Where does it come from? What are the issues? How to get a pain relief? And it kind of validates that actually not only that back pain is the niche that I'm going to work for, that solutions for back pain is actually what I'm going to aim to try to give to people and the solutions that I'm going to give to them. And if we're already in Instagram, then what the next thing that I would do is I would find every single person here, like this person that is treating people and all kind of people that could be potential influencers, not because I want specifically to work with them. Maybe I will work with them in the future as influencers, but just because I want to see what is it that they're talking about? What is the content that they're producing? The more that I will follow these kind of people on Instagram, on Pinterest, in different Facebook groups, highly recommended to join communities that talks about the subject, about people that have back pain. What is it that they're talking about? What is their discussions over there? What bothers them? The better I would be able to understand not only what is the trend, but also remember what we talked about before? What is the value proposition that I'm going to give to the people that are relevant to the trend that I found? The next step that I want to talk about is analyzing the competition. By the way, if you didn't comment below this video about what are other ways and other things that can help us validate that there is an actual trend, then please pause the video right now and comment below. I think it will really help the community. Same thing for analyzing the competition and everything that I'm saying in this video. It's a relatively basic video. It's going to be what? Maybe 10 to 20 minutes. And this is a subject that we can talk about for 3 hours. So please comment below your tips, your ideas, your thoughts. All right, I'm going to continue. Let's analyze the competition. The first type of competition that I want to try to find out information about is the paid competition. Now, the thing is that I'm not familiar with the way in Facebook ads to find out what is going to be the bidding level for my niche, because I don't yet have the audience that I want to sell to. So I'm using here Google Ads Keyword Planner. It's a tool by Google Ads. You have to have a Google Ads account. So I suggest you to search on YouTube or Google how to get access to Keyword Planner, or maybe to ask for from a friend who's already advertising on Google. It doesn't mean necessarily that you're going to have to advertise on Google or anything that I'm doing. It just gives you a general picture, because here we're just choosing a niche and we're choosing a business model for your business. So as you can see, I was entering a couple of related keywords like back pain, ergonomic chair, and I was letting Google to find more keywords for me. And as you can see, there are a lot of keywords here that has quite nice search volume, like lower back pain left side, which is a long tail. It's called a long tail keyword because it's not like back pain. It's lower back pain only from the left side. Now it has almost like between 10 and 100,000 searches every month on Google, and it has low competition. It also says here what's the minimum bidding and the maximum bidding, but it's in Israeli shekels because I'm in Tel Aviv, so it's not going to mean anything to you. But just look how many different keywords here has, meaning it means that people are looking, like a lot of people are looking for it, and it has a low competition here. And if it has a low competition on Google, maybe it also has a low competition on Facebook or any other paid platform that you're going to choose to advertise your advertisements, because there are many, many different platforms that you can choose from. Doing an online business, does not necessarily mean, even if you're selling on Shopify, it doesn't mean that you necessarily have to only advertise on Facebook. It's the main way to do it, right? But just showing you that both that there are other ways to advertise your business, and that if you use Google Keyword Planner, then you get a general picture of the paid competition. The next competition I'm analyzing is an organic competition, meaning if I'm going to write, for example, a blog, and I want to try to rank myself very, very high in the search results of Google when people are looking for a chair for their back pain. So I'm going to use a free Chrome extension called Moz. Let's activate it. What it's going to give me is under each search result here in Google, it's going to give me two numbers. The one I'm interested in is called DA, it's called Domain Authority, which is how well is performing this domain, the domain struttingstanding.org, in Google search results in general. And it goes between 0 to 100. And what I want to look for is domains that has a low domain authority and they're on the first page of Google. Because if they have a low domain authority, maybe I could also rank on the first page of Google. And this is an amazing example. 14 domain authority is something that you, if you will get a little bit knowledge in SEO, you would know that a 14 domain authority is totally doable for small businesses. Even 35, is something that if you do a really lot of good work, you can get to. That means that for back pain, like chairs for back pain, I don't know the search volume for this keyword because I didn't check it in the Google Planner, but I can already get to the first page if I do a little bit of work. I also checked for ergonomic chair, which is something that I did check in Google. In the planner, but I don't remember what was the results. And I see that here the domain authorities are a little bit higher, so you can already tell that it's a little bit more competitive keyword. But there are also domain authorities of 20, which is something doable. You can actually get to the first page when people would look for that if you're going to choose a search engine optimization as a marketing strategy for your business. But even if not, the domain authority, the fact that you see that there are low domain authorities websites that gets with those keywords to the first page on Google means that there is not too much competition that you're going to address, while you've seen that it's definitely trending. So that's kind of a winning niche in my perspective. So I chose to open a new store and call it, let me close Moz, and call it Back Pain Chairs and More. And well, wish me good luck. I'm going to record more videos showing you how am I building this store and what am I going to do with it. So please consider to subscribe to this channel, and I'll try to share with you everything that I know about dropshipping, digital marketing, and generally, don't forget to go to dsmtool.com and open your free account. It really has no time limit. It's built all for the community. We're integrated with eBay and Shopify and support over 50 different websites. So if you until today were used only to source from AliExpress, you're going to see that we are sourcing from 50 different websites and a gazillion amount of different suppliers and products and opportunities for you. And it has the first 25 products. You can actually start making money without thinking about it and use it completely for free. And only when you grow, you see, you start for free and you upgrade only as you grow. So that's an awesome thing. I can't wait to see you joining the account and joining the community. See you in the next video. Thank you very much.